Hey guys, so a quick update on my audio system for the Jeep. Remember, I'm trying to do it on a budget. I guess it's somewhere in the $500 range, and we're going to just leave it at that. So this is the sub I picked out. It's a Sundown Audio SA8. It's a massive little sub. It should do the job for anything I need it to do. It's going to be in a small airspace. I believe it's 0.28 airspace with the sub factored in there, but I mean, this thing is massive and it weighs quite a bit. That being said, I did go ahead and pull that out. I needed to check it out beforehand, but I just got this in the mail. This is the other audio components. It's kind of an unboxing. This is my first unboxing, I guess you could say. Sure, we got some packing information I'll have to delete out. So I went with a Sony MEX-GS610BT. Bluetooth is what it stands for. This thing has 3 5-volt pre-outs. It's a pretty nice head unit. Probably more than I needed to spend on a budget build. I got it all from Sonic Electronics. I don't get paid by them, which would be cool if I did, but I don't. It came with the install hardware and whatnot, which is nice. I got I've used this before, but this is my favorite install kit, is the NVX. It's just 8 gauge, but it's really high quality. We'll take a look at that later. Really high quality stuff. Also, I've also used one of these before, but the last time I used it just to power components. This time I'm using it to power that. It's supposedly 300 watts, but whenever they've dyno tested it, amp tested it, whatever you will, it produced like 471. So it's good for about 500 at most watts. So, and it's in a tight, really small, compact package. I mean, the thing is teeny tiny. So there's that. Also, a necessity for installing any type of door speaker, and honestly, even for that sub, it's going to create a lot of rattles, especially in that old XJ. Some sound deadening material. The NVX XKIT. It's just a couple square feet, 4 square feet. And this stuff is pretty good. It's really pliable and malleable, and you can put it on anything. So the speakers, the doors will get a treatment of this stuff. It's pretty good stuff. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. It was a pretty simple build, like I said. I'm not going crazy with it. This is all you get. But it's gonna sound pretty good, I think. I'm really excited to do a budget stereo build. This and this were the most expensive, obviously. This was $158, I think, dollars. But it's gonna be well worth it. I've never used a Sony. I've had Pioneers in the past, and my Pioneers have done awesome. But they really don't. No one had the 5 volt pre-outs for the subwoofers and for the door speakers. So I don't know what that was all about, but you can control the stuff with you can control the audio stuff with your phone, which is pretty cool. They've got an app for it. Also, what I had in one of my, I don't know if I get this thing to zoom, it's been messing up on me lately. Anyway, right here it shows that you can adjust front level, all these different speaker locations, plus they've got the 10 band, and you can do the slope and all that stuff, time alignment, all the stuff to really help your stereo sound a lot better. This has got it. So it should be a pretty high quality head unit. It is going to power the speakers all on its own, which is not a big deal. They say it's 55 by 4, but that's a lie. They're never that much. it probably has I don't know, 4 or 5 watts going to each speaker, I'm sure. Manufacturers find a good way to around that by clever advertising, but yeah, they're never what they say they are, unless you get the step up. There is one of these where it actually requires a power and a ground specifically for it, and I believe it does put out enough to power some nice components. My speakers, they don't need that. They're just little 6.5s they're nothing really special, but we'll give it a whirl. The NVX stuff is good. I'm curious to see how a coax is going to do. I'm not really wild on coaxes, so we'll see. But I am really wild about this, though, that's for sure. I mean, this thing weighs. Good Lord. I've had the 13-inch sub, I've had 10s, 12s, and I've had a W7, an 8-inch W7, and it rocked and rolled. So they've got really good low end, and they also have a pretty good output for what they are. I mean, this thing's tiny, but at the same time, it's kind of an oxymoron, it's massive. The Jeep's getting this, like I said, it comes with this install kit. It's pretty universal when it comes to this Jeep, I believe. I mean, it probably fits others, and they think they actually sent me the wrong one. Now that I look at that, it says 2004 Pontiac Grand Prix, so I'm sure they sent me the wrong one. It means I probably won't be able to install that tomorrow, which is awesome. I just realized that just now. That's the reality of an unboxing, I guess. And this little thing is, I should probably just open this up right now. I can't wait. Like I said, I've had one of these before, and it was awesome. Worked out really great. They're high quality amplifiers. Pardon the tilt on the camera there. So this is it, guys. This is the amplifier in its entirety. It is the size. It's basically it fits in the palm of my hand. But it has everything you need. A lot of cool stuff. And it attaches. You can attach it with Velcro. It's so light. I mean, it's got some heft to it to where you know, okay, this is high quality, but at the same time, it's light. Because when have you ever seen an amplifier that big? But so this is going to be a nice little package to put together. So I'm going to try to put it together tomorrow, but we shall see. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys. Thanks for subscribing, the guys who did, and the people who did, I should say. And I'll try to get more videos out. Thanks a lot. Bye.